washing your hands, bathing in the shower, scrubbing your face. Over time, these necessities have been made possible by one unifying product: soap. Transgressing culture, location, and societal standards, soap has been consistently present since before 2500 BC and has morphed into a burgeoning market in an economic capacity. The commercial sale of soap has now transitioned into a multi-billion-dollar industry in the United States alone. However, that isn't attributed to large manufacturers only. Artisanal and handcrafted soaps continue to be made by home-based businesses, many operating from a basement or extra room in a household.
Home-based businesses compete in the marketplace today by, I think, offering a unique product through their creation of handmade soap. Soap makers have begun to do that for a variety of reasons. You know, maybe there was an allergy in their home and they needed a soap that was not going to affect their child adversely. Or maybe they're goat farmers and they have goat's milk and, gee, let's make soap using goat's milk. So I think today's market is very creative, very inventive, and it comes with an end product that is both beautiful and useful. Soap makers are using ingredients that are food grade and safe and come together to make a beautiful, useful product.
They do have a chance to put their whole heart and soul into their products. They can express their creativity, they can express their passion for the environment. They can really make a difference where you might not be able to do that as a real estate broker or other positions out there.
These smaller soap makers have been creating high-quality, effective soaps by utilizing ancient processes and materials that are readily available to them. Two processes utilized by these innovative artisans are cold process or melt and pour soap making.
In the cold process, we add lye or sodium hydroxide to an oil or a fat. The lye reacts with the fat or oil, turns it into soap and glycerin. In order to make a melt and pour soap, we replace the water in a cold process soap with another solvent like glycerin or propylene glycol that have a higher boiling point. Melt and pour soap is ideal for soap crafters that want to achieve a transparent look with colorful materials inside to please the eye of people that prefer that kind of soap.
Handcrafted soaps can be made in lots of different ways. They can be controlled for how much they lather. You can put in seeds to exfoliate. You can put in different scents. You can use fragrance oils or you can use essential oils for aromatherapy. There's no end to the amount of things that you can try to do to, make the bar have its own unique properties in the end.
In the 20th century, as the market began to expand for soaps outside of the mass-produced, store-bought brands, the need for a unifying presence within the soap-making community became glaringly apparent. Until the advent of the internet and online communities, most soap makers were sequestered in their own communities with no link to one another. After the expansion of the global marketplace, and once technology began to close the gap between the artists, the Handcrafted Soapmakers Guild was conceived.
In this day and age, if you don't have a group to associate with, you tend to get kind of lost in the crowd. And the Guild gives you an opportunity to be part of a larger group, a larger voice out there in the marketplace.
The Handcrafted Soapmakers Guild provides a center of communication for soap makers. It's very important for the industry to have a place where soap makers can go. The Guild provides soap maker certification, it provides product and liability insurance, it acts as an advocate for the industry, and it acts as a true trade association in every sense of the word.
We also provide educational resources like online classes. We provide access to suppliers. And then very importantly, we have an annual conference in different parts of the country every year where soap makers can come together and just talk soap for 3 straight days and just learn about how to make better soap, how to make better business decisions, and also just come together and just relax and hang out with people who have like minds.
The Handcrafted Soapmakers Guild is really an organization that works for the benefit of the individual handcrafted soap makers. We really want the soap makers who have joined the Guild to succeed and to be able to grow their businesses, to be able to excel in their craft and so forth. And it's an opportunity to come together, either through the conference or through Facebook, different venues where soap makers are talking to each other, are networking with one another. We have the opportunity also to be aware of and purchase excellent ingredients through our vendors that are associated with us.
As the market for handcrafted soaps continues to expand and as more people begin to take up soap making as a potential business venture, the Handcrafted Soapmakers Guild will continue to be a resource for everyone involved in this exciting industry. To learn more about soap making or to become a member, visit soapguild.org today.